My, oh my. What a rowdy group of people we have here tonight. Let me hear you. Okay. That was only the people in the balcony. Let me hear you again. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 11th annual Charlie Dixon Memorial Elementary Music Festival. I'm Kevin Christian, your host for this evening, and the Director of Public Relations for Marion County Public Schools. I'll bet you would recognize this next statement. Good evening, this is the District Office of Marion County Public Schools. The Marion County Elementary Music Association is proud to present this showcase tonight, celebrating National Music in Our Schools Month. This year marks 40 years that March was officially designated by the National Association for Music Education for the observance of Music in Our Schools Month. The purpose, you may ask? Well, it's to raise awareness of the importance of music education for all children, and to remind all of us that school is where all children should have access to music. The positive impact of music in the lives of our students lasts a lifetime. Every single day in classrooms all across Marion County Public Schools, music educators dedicate themselves to reaching students with life-changing musical experiences. Tonight, you will see and hear the culmination of months of practice and rehearsals for more importantly, I should say, the learning process that takes place to make a show like this happen. We have 25 participating schools tonight with about 700 students, all eager and waiting to showcase their talents for you tonight. Now, as a reminder to ensure everyone may enjoy our concert this evening, we will ask you to please turn off your cell phones and electronic devices at this time, or at least as a courtesy, put them on silence. We also ask that you stay seated and wait to enter or exit the auditorium until a performance is complete. Now, that's withstanding if you have a little one who suddenly becomes unhappy and is making that unhappiness known to you and everyone in the auditorium. Feel free to head out to the foyer so as not to disturb the performers and other audience members around you. So now, to begin our evening of great music, please rise for the presentation of colors by Forest High School's Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, and, very special, the performance of our national anthem this evening by some of our talented Marion County music educators. Again, we'll ask everyone to please stand at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Let's give it up for these music educators. They sounded wonderful. Moving on, we would like to recognize the family of Charlie Dixon this evening and welcome Miss Leanna Dixon, former principal at Hammett Bowen Junior Elementary School and the daughter of Charlie Dixon, our festival's namesake. She will open our festival and give us a little background about her dad, who was a supporter of the community when it came to the power of arts education. Miss Leanna.
Good evening. On behalf of the Dixon family, my brother Steve and my brother Tom and his wife Wendy are here with me. My brother Neil has moved to West Virginia because his daughter had grandchildren, and need I say more? We would like to welcome all of you to the Charlie Dixon Memorial Elementary Music Festival for the 11th year. I know Dad would be especially honored to have this event named in his memory. He was an educator for more than 30 years, most of them in Marion County Public Schools. While he had no musical talent, he had a deep appreciation for music. He was a strong supporter of music education in the public schools. As an Ocala Optimist Club member, he was very involved in the middle school and high school marching bands and concert band programs presented every year. And I'm positive he would be delighted that elementary schools can now showcase students in the same way and show their talents. It is never too early to expose children to music of all genres, whether it be sacred, secular, country, top 40, oldie goldies, rap, hip hop, or the many other forms of music available. Music is truly food for the soul, and it is an international language. Research has proven time and again that music programs are advantageous to student learning. As a lifelong teacher, my dad would be excited to know that our district values music education and supports programs such as tonight's festival. If you have attended one of these festivals, you know what to expect. If this is your first time here, you're in for an extraordinary treat. Our teachers and students have worked hard to prepare for this program and have had a lot of fun in the process as well. Let's continue to celebrate and support music programs in our schools as they help inspire the next generation of thinkers, creators, and leaders. Thank you so much. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Ms. Dixon. Now on to the show. Our first student performance group tonight comes to the stage from Legacy Elementary, South Ocala Elementary, and Spar Elementary Schools. As they are coming to the stage, let me share a little bit about their music teachers. Mrs. Benita Smith is a native of Shreveport, Louisiana. She's a music teacher at Legacy Elementary, and her hobbies include playing the violin and piano every Sunday at church. She's been teaching now for 35 years. She obviously loves it and loves performing with her students. Mrs. Alex Moran has been teaching music at South Ocala for 6 years. She's a violinist who performs for local events, weddings, and the Ocala Civic Theater. Mrs. Moran has 2 sons who attend Forest High School and Ward Highlands Elementary. The South Ocala Singing Yellow Jackets is made up of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. And finally, Mr. A.J. Herring is the director of the Spar Stallion Singers. He has been the music teacher at Spar since 2016 and has performed in a wide variety of ensembles, including the UF Jazz Band and Symphony Orchestra. He currently performs throughout the state in various rock, jazz, and contemporary music groups. So now the Lions Chorus, the Singing Yellow Jackets, and the Stallion Singers proudly present We Believe in Music. I'm convinced they believe in music. One more time, give it up. Legacy, South Ocala, and Spar Elementary Schools. So we'll try to keep the program moving along. You'll see students exiting and coming onto the stage virtually at the same time. Coming to the stage very soon are student performers from Bellevue, Bellevue Santos, and East Marion Elementary Schools. The Bellevue Belltones program has been growing and evolving for 4 years now, and this year the group contains 39 students, and they've performed in school and throughout the community. They're looking forward to the spring when they will be presenting Disney's The Jungle Book Kids musical. Their director, Mrs. Jamie Benjuda, has been with Marion County Public Schools and Bellevue Elementary for 6 years. She enjoys bringing as many musical opportunities as she can to her students. Mrs. Vasti Lewis has been the music teacher at Bellevue Santos Elementary School since the 21-22 school year. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in music education from the Baptist College of Florida. In 2018, she started her teaching career with Marion County Public Schools as a roving teacher where she educated students at Harborview and Legacy Elementary Schools. She's married and has 2 daughters and currently serves as a worship leader at her local church in Bellevue. And she too enjoys her work and wants her students to have a lifelong love and appreciation for music. Rounding out our trio of teachers for this group, Mr. Brandon Schultz is in his first year of teaching at East Marion Elementary School. That deserves a round of applause in and of itself, a brand new teacher. Interestingly enough, he is a product of Marion County Public Schools, and we love it when they go off, get educated, and come home, don't we, principals? Let me hear from the principals in the room. Yes. Mr. Schultz is a product of Marion County Public Schools, having graduated from Forest High School, so he's a wildcat. He has a bachelor's degree in music theory from Stetson University and a master's degree in music theory and composition, as well as history and literature from Southern Illinois University. During the summers, Mr. Schultz works as an administrator for Drum and Bugle Corps and is currently with the Santa Clara Vanguard Group. Mr. Schultz is excited to lead his honor choir for their performance this evening. So without further ado, the Belltones, the Singing Yearlings Choir, and the East Marion Honor Choir combine to present Hit the Ground Running. Thank you, Bellevue, Bellevue Santos, and East Marion Elementary School students. One more round of applause for this group. Hit the ground running. They're having so much fun, they don't want to leave stage yet. As this group leaves, let me share a little bit about the next group that will be coming before you. Next up, we have performances from Anthony Elementary, Fessenden Elementary, Madison Street Academy, and Reddick Collier Elementary Schools. So this is 4 groups in one. Mrs. Lori Rangel, I probably mispronounced that, Miss Rangel, I'm sorry, has been teaching music in Marion County for 20 years at Spar and Anthony Elementary Schools. She's also a church music director and teaches private piano lessons at the Community Music Conservatory at the Riley Arts Center. She holds a bachelor's degree in music from St. Mary's College of Maryland and a master's degree in supervision and administration from the University of Phoenix. Mrs. Rangel and her family moved to Ocala in 2002, and her 2 children were educated in Marion County Public Schools from kindergarten through 12th grade, and they are proud graduates of Westport High School. And we have some Wolfpack alumni in the audience, apparently. All right. Mr. Robert Barabas is a graduate of Lake Weir High School, so we've got a hurricane in the mix. He earned his bachelor's degree in music education from Valdosta State University. This is Mr. Barabas' 16th year of teaching music at Fessenden Elementary. He enjoys listening to jazz and playing saxophone while he can. Of course, that's when he's not playing golf. Mrs. Kristen McFarland is enjoying her 2nd year of classroom teaching. So she survived the first year and came back for the next, and we're proud of her for that. Prior to education, she taught private voice and piano, sang professionally for Walt Disney World, and is currently serving as a worship leader and musician at her church. She believes music is a universal language that speaks to everyone and loves sharing that with her students. Finally, Mrs. Julie Horton is enjoying her 4th year at Reddick Collier Elementary School. Before becoming an elementary music teacher, Mrs. Horton taught middle school band for 20 years. Can you imagine 20 years in middle school? That deserves a medal alone. The Mustang Music and Theater Club includes 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. Mrs. Horton has completed World Music Drumming Level 1 and Orff Schulwerk Levels 1, 2, and 3. She's an active member of the North Florida Orff chapter, as well as a member of the American Orff Schulwerk Association and the Florida Music Educators Association. Tonight, she is especially honored to serve the music educators of Marion County as president of the Marion County Elementary Music Association. So they are continuing to come to stage. Let's welcome Anthony Elementary Chorus, the Fessenden Singing Tigers, the Madison Street Vibrant Voices, and the Reddick Collier Mustang Music and Theater Club as they present, get this, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Once again, thank you, students from Anthony, Fessenden, Madison Street, and Reddick Collier Elementary Schools. So moms, dads, guardians, family members, by show of hands, be honest, because you're in God's house. He's watching. How many of you were kind of humming along on that one? Yeah, I thought I heard some of you. It was fun. Great job. All right, so as this group departs, obviously we have more students preparing to enter the stage from stage right, which would be to your left. Let me tell you a little bit about this next group. Up next are students from Harbor View, Ward Highlands, and Wyomina Park Elementary Schools. Mr. Mike Snow is the music teacher for Harbor View Elementary. He's enjoyed creating musical experiences for his students by providing them with opportunities to sing and play various percussion, pitched percussion, and stringed instruments, along with live demonstrations of various stringed and wind instruments. He leads the honor choir and dolphin drummers at his school. Mrs. Rebecca Erdvig is in her third year of teaching for Marion County Public Schools. She graduated from Florida International University in Miami with a degree in music education, then taught alternative education for 8 years before moving to our county. She's taught multiple subjects, including music, math, and English for speakers of other languages. She's currently a member of the Central Florida Master Choir and performs a variety of works with them. Shh. Mrs. Crystal Hancock has worked for Marion County Public Schools as a paraprofessional and recently graduated with her bachelor's degree in education. We congratulate her for that. She has the pleasure of teaching music at 2 schools, Ward Highlands and Harbor View Elementary. She loves having fun with students and making music on both campuses. Finally, Mr. Ethan Sapp is proud to teach music to all of the wonderful and talented students at Wyomina Park Elementary. He has taught in Marion County Public Schools for not 25, not 26, but 27 years. He believes music is as important as any other subject and feels privileged to be a part of the Wyomina community. Of course, Wyomina is on a modified school calendar. They are referred to as our only year-round school in Marion County. Please welcome to the stage the Dolphin Drummers, Ward Highlands Singers, and the Warrior Wind as they combine efforts to perform Rock and Roll is Here to Stay. Was that fun or what? Now, I'm going to go off script here for a second, because some of you looked like you were wanting to do the twist pretty bad. How many people grew up, by show of hands or applaud, when that style of music was popular in the 1950s? Anybody here? 2 of you. Okay. The rest of you are not telling the truth. That was a great job. One more time. Give it up for students from Harborview, Ward Highlands, and Wyoming Park Elementary Schools. Rock and roll is here to stay. 60 years later, I would say that's true. All right, we're going to move on. Coming on stage shortly are student performers from 8th Street, Marion Oaks, and Oakcrest Elementary Schools. Mr. Patrick Gulick is a product of Marion County Public Schools. Y'all see a pattern here? Graduating from Forest High School in 2008, earning his bachelor's in music education from the University of Florida. One person listening. In 2014, and then after 4 years teaching in Palm Beach County, he and his wife decided to come home in 2018, where he's been teaching elementary music at 8th Street and high school percussion at Trinity Catholic ever since. He and the Troubadours are excited to be a part of this group and can't wait to perform for you this evening. Mrs. Tanya Kofer, director of the Marion Oaks Musical Manatees, has been a music teacher for 12 years. Originally from Kentucky, Mrs. Kofer enjoys being an active part of Marion County. She's treasurer of the Marion County Elementary Music Association, as well as a small group leader and worship leader at Village View Community Church in South Marion County. Mrs. Kofer credits her success to God and the support of her family. Mr. Timothy Harris Batts is a second-year music teacher in Marion County School District at Oakcrest Elementary School. A 2002 graduate of North Marion High School, Northside Pride right there. Mr. Batts later attended Florida A&M University, during which time he performed with the Florida A&M Concert Chorale and Gospel Choir. Mr. Batts works with churches in the area as a musician and drama coach and has a passion for working with his students in the areas of music and the arts. He hopes to leave a legacy in our community through his work and dedication to teaching music. So let's welcome the 8th Street Troubadours, the Marion Oaks Musical Manatees, and the Oakcrest Youth Choir performing for you tonight, Jungle Jam. Job well done, 8th Street, Marion Oaks, and Oak Crest Elementary students, one more time. Moving right along in our program, let me share some information about our next group that'll be taking stage in just a moment. We want you to welcome College Park, Emerald Shores Greenway, and Hammett Bowen Junior Elementary Schools. They will soon be taking to the stage. By the way, was anybody listening when I told you how many students we've got here tonight? 700, you are correct. All right, let me tell you a little bit about the directors for these next groups. Mr. Mike Willett has been the music teacher at College Park since 2019, and he's been with Marion County Public Schools since 2017. He started his career as a public school music educator in 2013 and holds a bachelor's degree in instrumental performance with an emphasis on guitar. Prior to beginning his career in public schools, he performed with a number of bands, artists, and churches in local areas, along with touring and studio gigs. Mr. Willett has always had a love for helping others grow their ability, knowledge, and collaborate, and he's certainly proud to share that love with his students. Mr. Michael Borowski is a first-year elementary music teacher. Did you hear that? First-year elementary music teacher. And director of the Panther Singers. He has a bachelor's degree in music voice performance from Palm Beach Atlantic University and performed in various operas and is passionate about sharing his love of music with his students. Mrs. Kimmy Evans is a third-generation teacher, beginning with her grandfather teaching in Wainwright, Alaska, and then her father becoming a teacher after serving 23 years in the United States Air Force. Music has taken her around the world, listen to this, from Oklahoma to Honolulu, across the U.S. and Canada. She also traveled to Hong Kong, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, and Indonesia. But through it all, though, she loves Marion County most, and her students, parents, and in the community, and she certainly enjoys working with Marion County Public Schools and her fellow music educators. Finally, Mrs. Janine Allen is originally from New Jersey, or I say New Jersey, and has been teaching for 17 years. She's the current music educator at Hammett Bowen Junior Elementary School, a Purple Star School of Distinction, I will add, and congratulations for that. She's married and has 3 children. So ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the combined efforts and sounds of the Husky Singers, Panther Singers, the Gator Singers, and Hammett Bowen Elementary Choir with Agents of Change.
We are
Thank you, Agents of Change from College Park, Emerald Shores Greenway, and Hammond Bowen Junior Elementary Schools. Great job. Not only are these students sounding great up here tonight, they're looking great too, aren't they? Nice coordination. All right, moving forward. Soon to take the stage are student performers from Dr. N.H. Jones, Ocala Springs, and Saddlewood Elementary Schools. Mrs. Naoko Wickline has a bachelor's degree in piano performance and a master's degree in music education from the University of Florida. Somebody's getting it over here, thank you. I thought that was like ingrained in you, and like when you graduated, you just automatically said it. So. She has completed levels 1, 2, and 3 in Orff Schulwerk, and she's been teaching music in Marion County for 25 years. This year, she had 2 students who made it to All-State Elementary Orff Ensemble. She has a daughter who plays alto saxophone in Howard Middle School. Her husband plays guitar for a band, so it's just music and the whole family. She wants to thank her parents, and your parents, and you parents, for supporting fine arts programs throughout our schools. Mr. George McAllister II is currently within his, and I think this is the most so far, 29th year of teaching within Marion County Public Schools. Mr. McAllister's formal musical journey began at the Manhattan School of Music, later at the New England Conservatory of Music. He is a graduate of Berklee College of Music and received his master's degree from Full Sail University. Mr. McAllister has his Level 3 certifications in Orff Schulwerk and Level 2 in World Music Drumming. Mr. McAllister is also married to Dr. Anna Streeter McAllister, who is another principal in our school district. They have a daughter and a son, and in addition to being proud Panthers at Ocala Springs Elementary, Mr. McAllister has also served at Romeo, Shady Hill, and Evergreen Elementary Schools, along with Madison Street Academy. Mrs. Libby Keister is in her 6th year as a music teacher, with all 6 years at Saddlewood Elementary. Her love of music began in elementary school and continued throughout middle and high schools thanks to outstanding music educators who inspired her. She hopes to foster that same love of music in her students as her teachers did for her. Mrs. Keister attended Anderson University in South Carolina, where she obtained her bachelor's in music education. The Saddlewood Elementary course is made up of 4th and 5th grade students who enjoy making music together. And the group tonight will be performing a traditional folk song from the Torres Strait Islands, a group of over 270 small islands separating mainland Australia from New Guinea. The song is about a kingfisher bird that dives into the water and back out again, catching a fish. You'll see an accompanied dance, I presume that's what this could be, that mimics the movements of the kingfisher. Please welcome the Panther Sound Panther performers and the Saddlewood Chorus performing. Listen up. Say Siri Eya. Did I say that right, boys and girls? No, I didn't. They'll say it right. Listen to them. Meantime, Mrs. Rochelle Onifray is in her 5th year teaching elementary music at Stanton Weirsdale Elementary, but she's in her 25th year of teaching music overall. Prior to Florida, she worked in Michigan. No Michigan fans, okay. Just checking. With preschool through 8th grade students focusing on general music and musical theater. She was the director of music and the organist at her church for 31 years, and she performed in a professional trio that celebrated the music of the 1940s and in a professional a cappella Christmas caroler group for over 17 years. These two performing groups were highlighted throughout the Detroit area. So now, ladies and gentlemen, coming as our last small group performance this evening, please welcome the Shady Hill Harmony and the Stanton Weirsdale Terrific Tornadoes performing A Million Dreams from the hit motion picture, The Greatest Showman. A million dreams realized. One more time, give it up for students from Shady Hill and Stanton Weirsdale Elementary Schools. So now, ladies and gentlemen, all of these amazing students are going to quietly make their way back to the stage for our grand finale. Listen to your teachers. They're going to take you to the right place. We want to recognize a few people and organizations that make tonight's performance possible. There's a lot that goes into this, believe me. We're grateful to the Charlie Dixon family for being present and sharing in this incredible event. Thank you. No doubt your dad is proud. Special thank you to Major Clark and the Forest High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard for presenting our colors earlier this evening. Thank you to our student and adult volunteers for helping run our show tonight and those volunteering in the lobby with tickets. Next, we say thanks to my team, the public relations team. You've seen some of them with cameras going around. They are recording tonight's festival. It will be available on our YouTube channel very shortly. And we're also very grateful to First Baptist Church of Ocala and their amazing staff. Mr. Kevin, thank you for all of your efforts, for the use of this facility and continued support of this event year after year after year. We're also thankful for the support and dedication of our superintendent, Dr. Diane Gullett, our school board members, our fine arts coordinator, Ms. Brooke Hutto. I don't know if she's available anywhere, but if you know her, you know she's a hard worker. We appreciate her efforts. The MCEMA Executive Committee, including Julia Horton, Patrick Gulick, Tanya Kofer, and Jamie Benjuda, as well as all of our principals and administrators. Parents, grandparents, family members, will you show your appreciation to our principals, our assistant principals, our administrators who are here tonight? They deserve it, big time. And finally, we want to thank you, our parents, guardians, family members, and friends of our amazing student performers. You are an integral part to making our music programs successful, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all the behind-the-scenes support that you provide, all the practices, all the after-school hours, everything that goes into making it. As mentioned earlier, March is Music in Our Schools Month, and we hope tonight's festival provides you just a small glimpse into our elementary school music programs to see the effect and the impact that music has on all of our students. We all know that music is a powerful motivational tool. And learning the various aspects and concepts of music stimulates and supports learning in all of us in all areas. Continuous full-time music education for all students in kindergarten through 12th grade provides the type of quality performances you enjoyed this evening. And of course, we also say thank you to the voters of Marion County who continue to support both visual and performing arts through our 1 mil referendum. A final note for tonight's concert. While students prepare for their grand finale, we need to take just a second to explain our dismissal procedures. Okay, so everybody listen up, please. After the program concludes, we will call each school aloud separately. At that time, parents, please send just one parent to the stage area to retrieve your child and then move off to one of the side aisles to meet the rest of your family. If everybody gets their student here and stays here, none of us will ever get out of here. You can take pictures when all the students are safely united with their parents. We appreciate it and thank you in advance for following this process. So, are you ready for the finale? Boys and girls, that wasn't very convincing, was it? Shake your heads no. Are you ready for the grand finale? Excuse me just a second. Boys and girls on the stage, are you ready for the grand finale? All right. Our grand finale this evening features approximately 700 smiling faces, everybody smile, and voices. It's here. To conclude this mighty concert, feast your eyes and ears on music education from all over Marion County, performing as one combined 25 school chorus singing the music of life and start your day with a song. Give it up for all of these students. Nice round of applause. I think I'm trapped. No, I'm not. Give it up one more time for these students, Marion County Public Schools. Now, boys and girls, I want you to show appreciation to mom and dad, aunts and uncles, grandpas, everybody who helped with tonight. Boys and girls, give them a big round of applause. What a tremendous challenge we all now have from these 700 students on stage to start each day with a song. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Boys and girls, I need you to be quiet on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Top of the stage, there should be no talking. 3, 2, 1, now. Thank you. Audience members and students, again, we say thank you so much for another incredibly wonderful Charlie Dixon Memorial Elementary Music Festival. I know that you've enjoyed this evening's performances. I know they've enjoyed it, and we all wish you a good night. We hope to see you again right here next year.